We're going to Amos chapter 7, verse 17. Amos chapter 7 and verse 17. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be in harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line." See, they're probably going to give a Palestinian state. This is what's going to happen in Israel. They're going to divide it by line. Because that's what they keep talking about now. The United Nations probably going to make deal or give a Palestinian state. Because the Bible is talking about the end time. Say, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, because Israel will go into captivity. And Israel shall surely go into captivity for of his land. See, this is what Jesus Christ talked about in Luke chapter 21 and verse 24. Jerusalem will go into captivity. See, this is what will happen. You can go to, I think, Joel chapter 3 and start in verse 1. "For behold, in those days," see, it's going to be days, "and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem." See, God going to bring the captivity upon them again. See, they went into captivity the first time, the first Babylon. But it's going to happen again, the end time. "And I will also gather all nations, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat." See, first he brought them against Jerusalem, then he's going to bring them again at the end time after the 3.5 years after they be in captivity. He's going to bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's the battle of Armageddon. "And will plead with them there for my people." See, "and for my inherited Israel, who they have scattered among the nations." See, they had scattered them. They had went into captivity. They had scattered them. But he did not scatter them into all nations. Into nations. Among the nations. "And parted my land." See, they parted God's land. See, God would give that land to Israel. He promised it to Abraham, and he gave it to Israel, Jacob's seed. But they sin against God. It's like, no, they're sinning against. That's why they're having trouble now, fighting with the Palestinians and stuff. But they got parted the land at the end time. See, God gonna bring them into captivity again. Because their sin shed the innocent blood now. They be promoting homosexuality just like they're doing over here in America. All that's wrong, and God punished for this. You gotta understand, God punished for sin, adultery, fornication, homosexual, transgender, all that. God punished for that, lying, stealing. Like he did Sodom and Gomorrah. See how he punished them, and people are always homosexuals. See, that's what I be trying to show people. God bring all the evil upon you. Make a nation fight one another. Kill you. Bring you into captivity. Put diseases, famine, pestilence. We go into Luke. Luke chapter 21. In Luke chapter 21 and verse 24. It said, it's what Jesus Christ was telling the people at the end time. Luke chapter 21 and verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. See, this is what it said in Joel chapter 3. Joel chapter 3. See, they were going to be scattered into all nations. So he's saying, they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. See, Jerusalem will go into captivity. And people don't believe that. But it's all coming. Christ is talking about the end time. That's what will happen during the Great Tribulation. You know, that's why they're going to kill the two witnesses. And Jerusalem going to be taken over. Go into captivity. Set up the abomination that make it desolate. Jerusalem going to be desolate. See? That's why I tell the one in Judea, they have to flee to the mountain. God going to have a place prepared for them for 3.5 years. Then God going to go forward and fight against those nations that came against Jerusalem after 3.5 years. It'll be the battle of Armageddon. See? This is what I wanted to bring to y'all and try to show y'all a different point. Bible talk about a little bit here and a little bit there. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. That's in the Ezekiel 38 and 39. Israel, house of Israel went into captivity because of their sin. The Bible explains you that. God punished you for your sin, like in the first Babylon. Why do you think Jerusalem went into captivity in the first Babylon? Just read it. It will tell you. God tells you why. Because of their sin. He turned his face from them. He gave them over to the enemies. Satan come, kill, steal, and destroy. It's his job. Give you over to Satan. Because you didn't want to obey him. You don't want to keep his commandment. Give you over to the enemies. Your enemies will destroy you. God always leave a remnant. The one that obey, that repent. God leave a remnant of his people. A lot of them going to get destroyed. Not all of them, but a lot of them. At the end time. But this is what I wanted to bring to y'all today, to try to get y'all to understand and show y'all different points, what the Bible be saying, But read it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Like I say, always read, check things out for yourself. Men make mistakes and stuff. But read it for yourself and get an understanding for yourself. But thank y'all, and may God bless y'all and give y'all wisdom and knowledge and understanding of his word.